As you come on in, know that you're in a safe space. Know that you're in a space of learning and getting learned up. Know that you're in a space of educating and being educated. Know that you're in a space for conversation, questions and answers, comments and concerns, dialogue, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You're in a space of integrity. Your space. A space of building and destroying. A space where we keep it all the way live. As we work on the united path towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants, come on in, come on in, come on in. Say, come on in. Please keep all contact information in the chat. For the duration and throughout the class. Please keep all funding information. Funding tags. I don't care if it's snowing, get your carrier pigeons, your grams that are money, the unions that are Western. Yeah. Fund the war effort. Okay? All funding information in the chat throughout and during the class. Please fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, book an assessment. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait until it's too late. Then you all hemped up. What do you mean, officer? All that? It's too late. Too late. Okay? Ken, salute for funding the war effort. Much appreciation. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, please book an assessment. Stop cutting up in front of the kids. Stop arguing and targeting all that. Forcing people to be, reporters and all that. Mandated. Stop worrying the in-laws. Because y'all asses cutting up. Okay? Book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse counseling and consultation, please book an assessment. Learn the warning signs, okay? The behaviors that should alarm you. Characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness. Man, people and events that you should be alerted by. Remember, with the information, the life that you save could be your own. Yeah. Salute. What's going on, good people? Pardon the delay, but I had to get my little sippy sip. Yeah, I had to get the little sippy sip right. Yeah. And I know y'all watching the Knicks. Yeah, I know what y'all doing. I know y'all watching. Yeah, y'all watching them Knickerbockers. You dig? Okay, the Grustlers up in the time zone. We see you. Man, listen, we got some tagging to do tonight. Yeah. And we're going to shift from here and shift from there. Yeah, from the regular, we're going to do some things that I usually don't do, but they need to be addressed because, again, we are in a space of educating and learning people up, regardless of their age. Some of these individuals are just stupid at this point. So we got to shake them up before we see their wife and their kids on the news talking about how good of a man they were. You dig? Ignorance. And please, I know y'all hear the sky roof and all that. No, don't worry about that. That's a small thing. But Y'all need to tag the Pakistani. Yeah. Pakistani Porsha. Yeah, tag her. You need to tag her. Yeah. Tag her. Tag Supreme Team. Yeah. Preem and Prince. So Queens, Jamaica, if y'all on the spot, yeah. Tag them. Tell them to come to class. Okay? Tag 50. Yeah, Curtis Jackson. Tag him and the Chicken Balls once again. Yeah, tag Chicken Balls once again because someone has issue with them having beef. Beef is beef. So tag LaTruth. Whoever this guy is, tag him. Yeah, keep telling you when y'all send me something, I'm going to get in on it. So tag LaTruth. Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do. Who else we got? We got Chicken Bone. Oh, we got Preem Jr. Yeah, Supreme Jr. You tag him too. Yeah, that's where we at with it, y'all. We got to do it. We got to do it. Okay? And tag yourselves. Yeah, tag your classmates, man. Let's see what's going on. Who's up in here? Ooh, Dust Fro. 517 first in class. Peace. What up, Bushhead? Peace. What's going on? Merk Low 26. Ooh, yes. I see ya. Oh, T Green and Youngin is in the spot. Sandman. Sandman 55. First 55 of the night. Got him. Yeah, Mrs. Reels. What up, Mrs. Reels? We see you. Uptown Dre. What's going on? We see you. A-Wood. What up, A-Wood? We see you. Move. We see you. Yeah, Detroit. Get up in the spotty spot. Yeah. Yeah, get up in this body spot, Detroit. Let's go. A Brown, DMV in effect. Educator extraordinaire. We see you. Big Red Shaolin. What's going on? Lovely lady. Bernie. Look, Bernadette. Eric Carlos. Riverwalk. San Antonio in the building. What's going on from the Lone Star? Bam Woods. Philly in the building. We see you, Bam. TC. What up? Philip Boone. What up? S. Beckles. London is in the building, y'all. S. Beckles. What's going on? We see you, Lil Britt. What up? Andrea Jones. We see you, Kichi. Ken Williams. We see you. What's going on? Mars Bars. What up? Jay Jacks. What up? Zone 864 TV. Angel. B Dolo. We see you. Yeah, be original. Peace. Almighty, what's going on? Molly, what up, Molly? Mahogany Phillips Brownsville. In the building. Yeah. We see you, Melinda M. Damon. Melinda, 55. Carly Arnold, what up, Carly? Heart Tones TV, we see you. Yeah, what's going on? Marlon, 55. Talking about. See Blaze, my sniper. PJ Allen, what's going on? Rashida's in the building, y'all. 55. 55 for Rashida, y'all. 55. Yeah. Mark Milliner, what's going on? Yeah, the Grustler, Global Hustler, Cuckoo the Bag of Bones, Zurich, Switzerland, what's going on? We see you. Hey, Ghoster, what up? We the People TV, 55, we the People, 55. Yeah, 55 gang up in here. George Johnson, what's going on? Sincere Truth, 55, Sincere 55. Yeah, we see you. M. Dot, him hot. Yeah, we see you. Mark Milliner. Yeah, Jeff Sparks. All of them was up in here. D Stu, 55, D Stu. Pons P, what up? Salute. What's going on? Yeah, James Tank, North Jersey. Salute. What's going on, North? Ninth. What up, Ninth? Everybody up in here. Let's get it started, god damn it, like the Black Eyed Peas. Now, everybody has been talking. Y'all made it go viral. I think it's a play. I think somebody else has some ingenuity behind the scenes. It was doing some things, but here we are. Here we are. Buffalo, what up, Buffalo? We see you, Rich. 55. Coming up in here and bringing all that snow to the 55. Now, y'all made this viral. I do think somebody else is behind the scenes pushing it, but we all have seen this disturbing video with this young woman who was in Pakistan raising all type of hell. Just acting up, cutting up, dancing, making demands, slipper shoes on, hijab twisted, greasy down here, ashy up here. Y'all seen it. Yeah, y'all seen it. These too much appreciation for the super chat. Late Charles in the building. G Rock, what up, y'all? Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all seen it. Y'all pushed it. Well, her time has come. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Pakistani Porsha, they packed her ass up. Packed her up, got her ass out of there. Yeah. Your services and your time is no longer needed. You getting your ass on this plane. Now, reports have been saying that she was actually there for 4 months. 4 months. And somebody decided to just put a camera on her. Now, I don't know if they were trying to put a camera on her to save her, put a camera on her to make notice to, excuse me, whatever international bodies might have been there. Right? We talking Pakistan. It's kind of funny style over there, whether it was the U.S. consulate over there or somebody. 4 months? And she just went viral last week? Listen. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Now, I know the history of Pakistan. I know the history of Taliban in Pakistan. I know that they play zero games. Zero games. Okay? Zero games. So I'm trying to figure this out. How's she all on their news? How's she making demands? Talking about, you be quiet, shut up. He had nothing else to say. And all this other wildness, and you going to pay me 20,000 and my husband, we need 100,000. We need to fix this up and we gonna live in hit Karachi and all this stuff. Just wowing, looking crazy, wowing. They were trying to do something, I don't know. But I ass got on a plane this morning. Or yesterday, whatever morning it is, we found out today your ass got on that plane. Now, in the course of her getting on the plane, there was a subsequent video. Now, this is what kind of had me a little bit disturbed, because in the comments of that video, I was hearing all type, well, not hearing, I'm reading all these sentiments and all these well wishes and praises, and our sister, I'm glad they didn't hurt our sister. Thank you for not harming our sister. Thank you. Yeah, the Pakistani government, y'all did y'all thing. Y'all showing the world how you supposed to respond. You know, to black women and that all this sister, praise, thank you, Jesus, thank you this, praise, over this nut who nobody would say nothing to if they seen her ass in the town. Wouldn't give her a nickel if she was doing that same shit in downtown Brooklyn, if she was on 34th Street, if she was on 125th, if she was on Jamaica Ave, if she was on 3rd Ave in the Bronx, or anywhere. Y'all wouldn't give her a nickel. If her ass was on the subway cutting up like that, nothing. Okay? Mrs. Reels, much appreciation. Dr. Karim Bliz, salute. You are the best. You are the best. Y'all are the best. Okay? Right, if she was on the subway, if her ass was in between Borough Hall and Bowling Green, y'all wouldn't give her shit. So all this, oh, I'm glad they didn't do this. I'm glad they didn't hurt my sister. Oh, they handled that perfectly and all this other. Cut the cap. Cut it out. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Okay? Because if it's all that, I hope none of y'all's at JFK waiting for her. But I know who will be waiting for her. It won't be none of these people commenting on that video. It'll probably be Mona Scott. It's going to be somebody to give this lady a reality TV show in all her foolishness. If they did it for Honey Boo Boo and her mama and them, somebody going to catch this lady. Trust and believe. They gonna catch her, and next thing you know, she gonna be popping balloons and all this other weirdness and shit, standing there telling people off. I'm telling you now, I'm calling it. I'm telling you right now, they're going to get this woman, and shit, she gonna blow past me. She gonna blow past everybody. I guarantee you that. Especially with the way her feet fall in them goddamn slipper shoe shit she was wearing. What is it? Moon slippers or whatever the hell y'all calling them shits. She dancing around and all this shit. Guarantee you somebody gonna give her a show. Instead of getting her some much needed help. Okay? Anybody with them damn earth slipper shoes needs some help. Damn sure, because now they done put her ass on a plane. Packed her up. You understand? Put her on a plane and shit, and she gonna come in all this snow with them damn, with no socks on and them damn, what do you call them shits? Venus shoes? Or Martian stompers? I don't know what the hell that is. Whatever it is, she gonna have them on in the goddamn snow. And ain't nobody here got nothing to give her. I guarantee you that. Yeah, Karachis or whatever the hell, yeah. Okay? So now, before they sent her on her way back, fed her ass some McDonald's. And she was busting that shit down. Like, she ain't had nothing to eat since she was over there. Busting that down, yeah, here no fries and all that. She ain't asked for no 20,000 men. No. One meal. Then you gonna eat this McDonald's, you gonna get your ass on that plane. It's over. Okay? Eat your little McDonald's. Take your ass down this runway. Get on the plane. Okay? Because we not playing with you. Eat it. No extra ketchup, nothing. Eat them fries. Walk your ass to the gate. And she got up, she ate them fries, and she stood up. It was in them damn Jupiter slippers. And that lady very kindly smiled at her, you know, that passive aggressive smile, like, yeah. And you walked your ass to that gate. That's it. Now, to all the people who were saying, oh, I'm glad they didn't harm her. Yeah, she deserved. Well, they really showed out. Yeah, they handled it with so much grace and class. Again, that has me in a different space. I'm like, why they didn't? Because I know the history. I know. So I'm thinking that somebody put this play together. Somebody put it together. It makes no sense. I know the history. I know the history. And this is why I said that the other night. Like, she playing. They about to flog her ass. And people was like, damn, Bliz, what are you saying? What's flog? What's that? Flog is when they get that big, extra long ass, you know, tree. This ain't no switch. This ain't no, this shit here, when that flog, get the flogging, or you straighten up real quick. You straighten up. Fast. Real fast. All that playing, all that demanding, and what you go, all that shit go out the window. And you straighten up. 4 months, our ass would have been home that next week. That next week. That shit touch you. Woo! Yeah. Mm-hmm. What you say, lady? Huh? 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 What you say? Yeah. Quick. So for 4 months, what was she doing? Because the family broke out. Because see, what many of us don't know, unless we really study, is the laws over there. I keep telling y'all, every country has its own laws, its own value system, its own justice system, its own moral, its own everything. And since I study war and politics, I know the Taliban is still over there. And the essence of the Taliban is still there. The conditioning, that area right there, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and all, they don't play no games. Women have damn near no rights. Okay? Let me give you an article. This is a little piece of an article from 1991. Flogging keeps peace in Pakistan. Crime. The ancient public Islamic punishment has settled hundreds of tribal disputes since its resurrection in the 1980s. Okay? Bara, Pakistan. In the tough tribal country around the fabled Khyber Pass, an Islamic holy man is imposing the ancient punishment of public flogging for modern crimes. Because of, Maulana Muhammad Mujahideen, public flogging is the chosen punishment of more and more Orthodox Islamic clerics in the region. Yeah. They will flog your ass over there. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Without a question. Now, people over there, especially the family, because of how she got there, was very concerned. They got the hell up out of there. And people are asking, well, what happened? Well, where's this young boy? Where's this family? What took place? Where they at? Did she really go there on some catfish shit? The family got the hell up out of there because whatever this woman said was threatening to them, right? There's a lot of little levels that was going on in that most of us don't know about. And that's why I found it very suspect, because she can make certain claims. The family got the hell out of Dodge because they was like, yo, this woman is clearly disturbed. We don't know what she's talking about. The boy is 19. So if the government over there would have handled this a different way, that family could have been really, really in some bullshit. So they broke out. Gone. Now, there's a set of very, very, for us, disturbing laws. Okay? Now, people don't know that there's an element over there, and they are the judge and the jury when it comes to certain regions and stuff, right? Now, they're tribal leaders. They're not necessarily up in the government, but they have so much pull over there because of how people are socialized and raised historically up under that religion. It gets very tricky, okay? Tribal leaders rule by centuries-old code, and the arm of Pakistan's civil law rarely enters. Islamabad, the seat of the national government, is hundreds of miles south, right? Foreigners need special permission to pass through heavily fortified checkpoints that dot the area. So I'm still trying to figure out what was going on. How did she get to where she got to? And able to maneuver. Because if she's bipolar, if she's really off like that, those alarms and bells and whistles would have been hit because she's a woman. And people really don't understand how difficult it is for women to move about, to be about in these spots, especially alone. Okay? For Dolo, Nehemiah Washington, much appreciation for funding the war effort. All right? Mujahideen is a diminutive religious scholar with enormous influence. Fierce tribal lords bow to him when they arrive at his small, dried mud house seeking arbitration of an intra-tribal dispute or prosecution of an enemy. So now, how that shit move over there is no telling what this woman could have done or could have said to that family or about that family in that space. We over here chuckling it up. Shit real funny. But like I told you the other day, she need to get her ass up out of there before it goes left. Because she is a black woman, because she's a little off, State Department and all that shit not going over there to pick, they not going to get her. She ain't Brittany Griner blocking shots and all that shit. She ain't Mos Def. She ain't rhyming and all. State Department not going to get her. Her ass would have been over there. That's it. Done. Done. Okay? Yeah, well, Kenny, go watch the video. You'll see it. It's all on TikTok. Just put it in. I call it as Pakistani Porsha. You could put Project Porsha. You could put whatever you want in there. Black woman in Pakistan. It's going to come up. One of the many videos. You dig? You'll see her just cutting up over there. All right? Now, I'm going to go through specific laws real quick. Okay? Libel and slander laws. Now, we know what libel and slander mean. That's nothing but really, he said, she said, this was that, they said this, they said that. Not very difficult to say out of your mouth. Okay? Now, defamation and blasphemy are criminal offenses. Blasphemy is punishable by a minimum of 2 years imprisonment or death. On January 19th, a Rawalpindi court sentenced a woman to death for insulting the Prophet Muhammad through caricatures, remarks, and posts she made on WhatsApp and Facebook. Do you understand? All this trolling we doing over here, all these fake pages, all these false narratives, all these fake conscious woke people talking about this, talking about that, on Facebook, WhatsApp, and that shit that y'all just do without even thinking about. Punishable by death. This is where she was playing, claiming she's Muslim and all that. Because I am a Muslim woman. Now, I don't know. I don't know the woman. I don't know if she really is, if she had a shahada. I don't know none of that. I do know I ain't see her quote the Dawn or nothing over there. We just seen her playing. If she would have said something blasphemous out loud, okay? Okay, let me read it again. Rawalpindi court sentenced a woman to death for insulting the Prophet Muhammad through caricatures, remarks, and posts she made on Facebook and WhatsApp. The woman denied the blasphemy charges and told the court the complainant deliberately dragged her into religious discussions to collect blasphemy evidence against her after she refused to be friendly with him. You understand? So he might have been coming at her slick. And she might have said, yo, hold on. You weird. I don't rock with you like that. And then he kept spitting at her. Religion, this, that. Whatever she was saying to him in response to what he was saying to her, he ran to the police with it. Said, look, she's disrespecting the prophet. Look, and however they interpreted it, courts, oh yeah, you out of here. This is how simple it is. So when we watching her cutting up a fool, talking about, you shut up, be quiet, you have no more, he has nothing else to say and all that, and I'm telling you, that's what we saw. We don't know what could have been said outside of the cameras, or what one of them would have egged her to, come on. It's that serious. So that's what I'm saying. Hold on, man. Nah. Let's continue. On July 4th, a Lahore court sentenced a man to death for allegedly stating that Christ was the only true prophet, interpreted as a blasphemous insult against the Prophet Muhammad. The man, who had been jailed on the charges since 2017, denied committing blasphemy and claimed his landlord and a rival business owner encouraged his accuser to instigate a blasphemy case against him for personal and financial reasons. Words. Shit we go back and forth on. Shit when we in these chat rooms or these conscious Instagram posts with 3 or 4 different individuals and you going back and forth and all that stuff. Debates and all that. If you was in another country, you would get your head knocked off for it. That's just what they talking about. So we believing that she was shooting them down and pointing up fingers and telling them she want this amount and that amount and she going to do this and we going to do that. We really believe in that now. Now, this is what I'm saying. Once we do the research and the investigation, you have to understand that now somebody was playing because she not built like that unless she is. Unless she's some type of CIA op or something, they damn sure was letting her live. Why? Now, I know that according to Quran, according to Kitab, if somebody's off, you get specific leeway, right? You get specific leeway if you off. So that means they would have had to deem her off already, but that family ain't play. They got the hell up out of here, okay? Now, since they have no real understanding of the social workings of the internet to that degree, they put a whole bunch of laws and rules in place because they have to manage it. They don't let it get out of control like we do over here, right? With all the, you know, Pedialyte type of stuff that's going on our stuff. Like all the NBA players and dresses and painted nails and all that. Nah, that's not going on. Okay? So this is what they attempted to do. They also continue to try to control social media and video streaming services such as YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Media reported the PTA, that's their government, asked various social media platforms, including Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, to block or remove content that criticized the country's institutions and informed the companies such content was not freedom of expression and could be prosecuted as a crime under contempt of court. The PTA asked YouTube to block vulgar, indecent, immoral content and hateful speech and content viewing in Pakistan. Okay? Although the PTA claims its intentions were to stop the spread of pornography and vulgar content, users alleged it was actively targeting critics of government policies, especially those critical of the army. Internet service providers also claimed that PTA wanted to regulate political posts that spread what it deemed indecent content. Online users continued to report they feared increasing censorship trends. So now women can't act a fool over there. They just can't. I'm telling you, they cannot act a fool and perform over there. Which is why you have to question why she was able to do that with cameras on her and microphones. They don't do it. They do not allow it. I'm telling you right now. We're going to get into this a little further. I'm telling you, listen, okay? On July 19th, media reported TikTok removed nearly 12.5 million videos from Pakistan in the first quarter of the year, reportedly the second largest volume removed from any country. The law prohibits homosexual acts and extramarital relationships. Access to 5 popular live streaming dating applications, including Tinder, Tag, Scout, Grindr, and Say Hi. Now, They said she was in an internet relationship with this young man from dating apps and stuff. You think they wasn't reading her messages after she showed up in there talking that talk and the family broke out? Listen, okay? Including Tinder tagged. Man, they still got tagged? Scout, Grinder, and Say Hi remain blocked on a pretext they featured immoral and indecent content. The PTA noted that 5 companies failed to respond to its directive within the stipulated time frame, the duration of which was unclear. Despite the PTA's continuing engagement with some of these dating websites, the bans remained in place under the pretense that the applications were also used to facilitate what authorities viewed as immoral activities. Now, what is considered proper over there when it comes to what you're saying on these apps? How they were exchanging information between he and her. Is he really 19? What if he's 17? She's of a specific age. What if she really isn't in Islam? Family could get jammed. Shorty could get hemped up. Okay? Shorty could really be hemped up. Now, this is where it get real interesting. Because if they handle their own in a certain way, you know they don't give a damn about ours. At all. At all. In this section, we will deal with women, crimes against women. No specific federal law prohibits domestic violence, which is widespread. Do you hear me? I hope y'all ladies listening. I hope you're listening. No specific federal law prohibits domestic violence, which is widespread. No law prohibits that. So she over there dancing and playing games talking about she getting married. And whether he's 17, 18, or 19, once he married, he can put hands all up on you. All that. Wait a minute. Yeah, all that. All that counts. She hummer stunting over there. I don't know what is here, whether it's really off or not, whether it's bipolar or diagnosed as something else. You're going to get clarity real quick once that I do take place. Yeah. She will be dancing. Yeah. So really, we not lucky they didn't do nothing to her. She lucky they didn't allow her to go through with whatever she thought was going to take place. No specific federal law prohibits domestic violence, which is widespread. Police may charge acts of domestic violence as crimes pursuant to the Penal Code's general provisions against assault and bodily injury. Provincial laws, like in the provinces, also prohibit acts of domestic violence. Forms of domestic violence reportedly included beating, physical disfigurement, shaving of women's eyebrows and hair, and in extreme cases, unalive. While dowries were banned in 2020, dowry and other family-related disputes sometimes resulted in death or disfigurement by burning or acid. As I told y'all the other day in class, they don't think twice about taking some kerosene and flipping it on a woman. She was disrespectful. I asked her to pick up my laundry. She late, she tardy, she don't do it on time. And if you think I'm playing research, the cases, I read up on that years ago. Years ago, they was doing articles in GQ and all that about that. About the women in these regions, Pakistan, India, dowries and stuff like that. Fathers just, here, take her. Okay? So she playing. And people trying to have some type of empathy for, oh yeah, we glad that sister coming back. Oh yeah, ooh wee. No ooh wee. You playing. And people have to understand, especially our people, stop playing. Now, women who attempted to report abuse often faced serious obstacles. Police and judges were sometimes reluctant to act in domestic violence cases, viewing them as family problems. Instead of filing charges, police often responded by encouraging the parties to reconcile. Or, no, it's okay, madam. No, you put the piece of lamb. Get the piece of lamb, put it on your eye. And love husband, go back, husband. You love each other. Yeah, put a piece of lamb on it. This is the type of shit they talking about over there. Authorities routinely returned women to their abusive family members. Let me read it again. Instead of filing charges, police often responded by encouraging the parties to reconcile. Authorities routinely returned women to their abusive family members. Get your ass back up in there. Okay. On September 23rd, the son of a journalist unalived his wife of 3 months in Shahzad, Islamabad. After a domestic agreement, get this right, Shahnawaz Amir allegedly bludgeoned his Canadian Pakistani wife to be unalive with a dumbbell and then hid the body in his bathtub. But she playing. And we supposed to believe that with that sentiment towards women, that she was allowed to just play for 4 months. And then all they did was give her a McDonald's meal and put her ass on a plane. When they tried to put her on a plane before, she said, no, you want us to believe that nothing happened, that they just fell back from it. Yeah, okay. You know what? Let's continue. Other forms of gender-based violence. Women were victims of various types of societal violence and abuse, including so-called honor killings, forced marriages and conversions, imposed isolation, and usage as chattel to settle tribal disputes. Let's get this right now. So if they forcing marriages over there and they took their boy, these parents and this boy broke out, something was wrong. Something spooked that family because, hey, she's American. They ideas, she's a black American. She's over here. She must have some money. Marry her. This will be good wife for you. Yes, good wife. We get money. We get American citizenship for children and passports and marry it. Why wouldn't they do it? Why? If they didn't think something was off. If they didn't think she was way off, or if they didn't think it was some type of plot. Like, what is going on here? What is this? She got on, what are the shoes she have on? Hamid. Do you see the shoes, Hamid? No, 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 no. What are those? No, 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 no. We out of here. They got up out of here. They could have easily took her. Took her and sold her ass off. Why are we seeing this? Why is it going viral? Y'all gotta question that. They this abusive to women? And you hopped your ass on a plane and came over? Come on, man. Think. Several laws criminalize so-called honor killings and other acts committed against women in the name of traditional practices. Despite these laws, hundreds of women reportedly were victims of so-called honor killings, and many cases went unreported and unpunished. In many cases, officials allowed the man involved in the alleged crime of honor to flee. Because these crimes generally occurred within families, many went unreported. Police and NGOs reported increased media coverage enabled law enforcement officers to make more, to take more action against these crimes. In 2021, Noor Muqaddam was sexually assaulted and beheaded by a male acquaintance after being tortured and held hostage for 2 days in Islamabad. Women is just wreck over there. Just wreck. Women? They don't think nothing about you. But we believe she was able to do what she did. Yeah, okay. Okay. Believe anything. Believe anything. I'm telling you, they don't care nothing about no broads. At all. At all. Child, early, and forced marriage. Despite legal prohibitions, child marriages occurred. Federal law sets the legal age of marriage at 18 for men and 16 for girls. And the law in Sind sets 18 as the legal age of marriage for both boys and girls. According to UNICEF, 21% of girls were married by age 18. Nearly 19 million were child brides. 1 in 6 young women were married in childhood. An individual convicted of child marriage may be imprisoned for no less than 5 years and no more than 10 years, and may also be fined. At times, men evaded Sindh's child marriage law by traveling to a different province for marriage. Okay? Now, the Council of Islamic Ideology declared child marriage laws to be un-Islamic, noting that they were unfair and there cannot be any legal age for marriage. This is what they say. Islamic laws. What? Okay? The council stated Islam does not prohibit underage marriage, since it allows the consummation of marriage after both parties reach puberty. Come on. I want you to get a firm understanding of the area of the world she was in, performing in front of you, playing. And we think that that was just, what, luck? Yeah, okay. Keep believing shit we see on the internet, and we gonna be boo-boo the fool. This is how they think about women over there. forced marriages, even if you're a child. So you think a grown-ass black woman, with slippers from satin, ring slippers on, with Barney Rubble feet, gonna be over there acting up, cutting up, dancing, and telling people shut up and no more questions and all that, and not get flogged. Nah. No. No. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But we'll see. Because she'll be home now if the snow didn't stop. If the snow didn't stop the flight, her ass is home. Back in the States. Okay? Guard your mind. Guard your mind. Okay, so we got rid of her. Yeah, old Pakistani Porsha. They packed her ass up. She in the States. Okay? Now, let me see which order I want to go in with this. Let me get this LaTruth dude out of the way first and foremost. Because again, if y'all don't notice, with entertainment, whether it's movies, television, radio, or now social media, YouTube, internet, people have to be replaced once they either get found out that they not all that, and they're not serious and not committed, or they're not funny, or they just burn out. People get replaced. Somebody is going to be the next somebody. That's just how it is, okay, when you in that space. So, of course, they keep pushing different influencers, creating these people, whether they pay to get in the system, or they pay to get some type of publicist, or they pay for a social media guide, okay? They got people that you can pay that's going to do whatever needs to be done to make sure these individuals are viral. And y'all keep falling for the dumb shit. I don't know how long this dude, LaTruth, been around. I don't pay it no mind. It never hit my radar until somebody sent it to me. It sent it to me today. Which one was it? Unity over beef. This dude is sitting in his space talking about 50 Cent and the Chicken Boss need to heal. Yo, they need to squash that beef. They need to come together. These two powerful businessmen, yeah, man, they could do a lot if they come together and unite and put all that to the side. And put shit to the side at all. Beef is beef. But you did a good job capping because it got to me. LaCap. Okay, it got to me. And because it got to me, I had to speak on it because it came to me by one of my classmates, right? One of your classmates who've been with us for a long time. And I really, really like this individual. So I got to give it to you the way it's supposed to be got so y'all can stop thinking that these people are not deep. And they're playing in your face. So now he's going on and on. Okay? About how they should be getting together. They should squash that beef. They should do powerful things. They don't have nothing in common at all. And the beef is very thick. Very thick. Goes back over a decade. Okay? Over a decade, and people really don't know what's behind the scenes. They don't. Y'all don't know where these rap beefs start. Y'all don't. Y'all don't know why they continue. Y'all don't. But see, 50 has been getting away from music for a long time. Moving, going. He's like this, I'm out of here. He's doing ventures over here. The Chicken Boss is selling chicken and trying to remain in the clubs among the hustlers and the nigga shit. So as he went on and on with this, they should get together, they should do business together. I had to go back. That's what I do. I go back into people's spots to see if they consistent. Because when they do it to me, you want to see I'm consistent. For the last 15 years, I've been speaking nothing but liberation. Okay? Getting rid of flags and borders. Melanated people uniting and making sure that we are in a position, okay, to have control over the factors that determine how we live. Us. Consistent, never off the trail. I don't care if it's been about music, if it's been about sports, if it's been about anything. It all comes back to me profoundly speaking on our liberation, away from the old faith and all that. I'm looking, I didn't even have to go that far down in this page to find a contradictory video. Just 3 days ago, he came in all of his presence and said that people can't put a time limit on your pain. You know, I'm telling you, people can't tell you when to grieve, can't tell you when you've been wronged and how you should act. Just 3 days ago. 3 days? Okay, right? Everyone has a right to speak on their pain. No one should be able to set a curfew on your truth. Just 3 days ago. So now, yesterday, you talking about, yo, they need to squash it. So they don't get to voice their pain. They don't get to determine the time limit of the beef. Because you say they need to squash it. Because now it's one of the most viral conversations that we've had in a long time. Now you want to jump in. Hoping people forgot what you said 3 days ago. See, I don't even watch the dude. Don't know nothing about him. But it's a quick find for me. This is quick. This shit ain't hard. People pay to get where they at so they can garner your attention, get the views, and then that's it. There's nothing solid. The foundation is wavy. And y'all love them. It's like this new chick that they pushing out there. Sister girl this, sister girl that. Y'all gonna send me and I'm gonna go in on her. Because again, when I do the research, I already did it. I went to her page weeks ago. Seen her Barney Rubble feet. Seen her looking ridiculous and crazy. Now that whoever she hired is doing anything, scrubbed her whole page. Now all of a sudden she only got 18, 19 posts. And these are only the posts that have been viral. Now all of a sudden she banned from TikTok. No, they just scrubbed it. So you can't go back and see the garbage that she was doing because now you're trying to give this person a voice. And y'all run with this shit until I keep telling y'all they bump their head. So now sister girl is telling them, and what? Calling her name, what is her name? Your favorite liberal, it's country liberal, some old weirdness. It's like, do you know what that means? But I got a whole class for that. Y'all gonna keep playing. Because when you do a Google search, the only thing that come up under liberal is the old phase. But y'all getting ready to run with this broad that's calling herself a liberal. snapping fingers and talking. And she not that. They playing in your face because they take whatever little ends they got and go to somebody, blow my content up. And that's all they do. The people who specialize in it, in editing and AI and all that, and they push it and y'all eat the shit up. Because it's a melanated face that's telling it like it is, or right on, brother, and y'all run with that shit instead of watching and making sure that the people who's consistent in doing the work move in those numbers, move in those spaces, so we can really cause some change. So I don't know what homie was talking about, but they need to squash that. They don't need to squash shit. Nothing. Nothing. Let them see the chicken boss in the street. That's how it is. People that talk that shit never had no real drama. All that, you told me, yeah, I had drama. When you had drama? You in high school, yo, me and this dude just couldn't get along. We was fighting every day, you know, in gym. Ain't no drama. No, man, no. Ain't drama. What you talking about? Drama is when dudes trying to clap your moms when she getting off the subway from work. That's drama. The dudes at her job. Or going at your pops and your brother, and y'all got to get it on every day. You don't know what transpired with this man, but you do know how they played in our face with it. This should go all the way back to when 50 had his baby moms. Yeah. Whether he was with her or not. Spread out. Back shots and all that. That's how thick this drama go back. It was squashing what? But 3 days ago wasn't no squashing. Nobody could put a time limit on your pain. Contradictory shit. Stop pushing that shit in my direction, because I'm going to speak on it. And I'm going to give you a clear picture of who the individual is. All you have to do is listen. I keep telling y'all, listen with clean ears. Watch with clear eyes. And they're going to tell you who they are. Let me get that out of the way. Chicken balls. The chicken balls don't get nothing gets settled with him. Chicken balls get dealt with. Out of here with that shit, yo. Now, like I said, I usually don't call people out by name in certain spaces because it could get a little funny, it could get a little triggering, especially for me, because I don't play with dudes, especially when we in the town. We in the same town. It's nothing for me to get uptown. Nothing for me to get up Westchester County, Orange County. Man, it's nothing. So I make sure that this space is free from all that. This is one to educate, to build. But we have to have teachable moments, and sometime in the teachable moments, you can't avoid certain foolishness from people on social media because they just don't get it. It's a game. They play and they believe that social media has elevated them somewhere, that created some type of safe zone or some type of shield, and it's not true. Not at all. It's not true. So, in the recent upheaval the recent somber moment that we all have witnessed with the passing of Irv Gotti, Irvin Lorenzo. A lot of things took place. And I don't know if everybody's up to speed on it, but it's a lot that took place. A lot has been going on and taking place, right? We do know of the whole 50 Cent, G-Unit, Irv Gotti, Ja Rule, Murder Inc. beef throughout the years. Man, this shit is 20 years old. And that's only as far as we know. As I put in the thumbnail the other day, this may be going all the way back to when 50 was doing React with Onyx, and Irv was doing songs with Mike Geronimo. We don't know, unless we from Queens and been out there. We have no idea. Okay, it could be going back that far. But we do know what we seen and what they presented to us. So the beef goes back at least to 2001, 2002, 2003. We know that. Okay? And in his passing, which was sudden and shocking, to say the least, to all of us. Regardless of whether or not we was a true fan of the Ink's music, whatever we may have believed that we knew about Irv personally, it was a shock. Just listen, hip-hop community does not take well to someone passing. It just doesn't. It doesn't, because we all feel it, because we're all invested in the music to some degree, to the clothing, to the images, to their success in the industry or not. We feel that. We feel it. So when it's sudden and it's unexpected and it's somebody as large as a presence of Irv, you can't just deny it. Can't deny it. Because it damn sure wouldn't be viral. It damn sure wouldn't garner so much conversation. Because we're invested in it. All right? Now in it, the first thing we noticed, the first thing we saw, many of us right after that, was a picture of 50 with, and I'm paraphrasing the comment, smoking on that Gotti or smoking on that herb or whatever, and then, try to make light of it by saying, nah, bless him. And people found that to be tasteless. A lot of people found it to be tasteless, and others found it quite fitting, being that they knew, because we were presented with, that these two were at odds for a very long time. In it, subsequently, we get videos from family members and from associates, but the main video that happened to get steam was Supreme. That's Supreme Team, Supreme son, Supreme Jr., going in on 50. Going into the point of making threats, cursing, carrying on, and this isn't his first time. He has made a presence over the last couple of years of vocally being on social media saying a lot for somebody who is just a son and not a peer of his father's. A whole different era. And a lot of people fell back. A lot of older individuals fell back and really wasn't commenting and critiquing or even trying to put a pause on how he was consistently on social media coming. Now, I'm not talking about family. I don't know what was going on internally, but I see what's going on in social media. People was really not going and trying to say, yo, hold on. You are not that, and you don't have to be that. Fall back. Anyway, he went in. Cursed 50, all that. Told him, threatened, this, that. It just got ridiculous. Now, in it, people were supportive of him. His generation, others who are older than him, but still in the mentality of his generation, okay? Kept it fueling, kept it, yeah, so support, yeah, that's right. He was down for doing, yeah, that's right, you, okay. Okay. Now, whatever moved his father to finally comment on the theatrics within whatever he said, it went and got viral. Now the father, we know, is for now incarcerated. We know his uncle is home. Father was very upset. And it seems as if he's been talking or making an attempt to talk to this young man for a while and tell him to get up off of social media. We don't do things like that. You're not in it the way you should be in it. We have a different cloth. Fall back. It seems like he told him this several times because, again, the youngin' is very, very, very outlandish with his mouth and disrespectful in the past on social media. Well, the father makes a call and makes a definitive statement that this is who I am, this is who we be. I love my son very much, but he's out of pocket and out of alignment and chose social media over me and how we move as a family. We don't support that. He's not speaking for me, he's not speaking for the Lorenzo family. And since he's doing it, he's doing that on his own. And you can hear in his tone that as a father, he's chastising. As a father, that voice is very, very serious. Now, I'm going to tell you, and again, I didn't ever want to speak, but this is a teachable moment. I didn't want to speak on it to this degree, but it's a teachable moment. Because whenever I'm doing parenting classes and I'm dealing with fathers who are not in their children's space, they don't have custody, the people not living with them, all this is going on, I always tell them, now I don't care what takes place. You be the best father you can be from wherever you are. Kids, remember how you make them feel. If every time they're around daddy, they feel loved, they feel heard, they feel supported, that's it. Doesn't matter how long you are away from them. Don't matter. They remember that they felt daddy whenever they was around him. I tell them all the time, when I'm in these schools, when fathers come to the performance, when fathers come to the graduation, when fathers come to the PTA meeting, it's a whole different element of energy when daddy's here. Because they always see mommy. Mommy's always at the event. She's always at the school. When daddy comes through, everything shakes. The kids is like hype. When we on the visits in prison, they coming to see daddy. Most of the kids don't care about nothing else in that room. They don't worry about the COs, they ain't worried about nothing. They coming to see daddy, so however daddy makes them feel at that table, they're going to remember that. Now, the call went viral quickly. If you're in certain sets, you've seen it, you heard it, I was like, oh, whoa. The God spoke. Let's never forget now. Let's remember. Supreme Team. Cigar Bodies. Okay? The older God spoke. We had clowns on social media. Clowns coming out of their face, coming out of their mouth, supporting Shorty in his misunderstandings of how to conduct himself. What, he don't have a right to be mad? He don't have a right to say what he want to say in regards to what 50 did and Irv? When Irv was in his life more than his father? I'm like, where's he getting this shit from? Karim just went to prison. That young man knows his father well. Well. Okay? How dare anyone say anything when it comes to a father? Yeah. Right? And Prince speaking to their family. You stupid. Now, of course, we shouldn't be made aware of this because this is social media and it's public. But considering the fact that his father is away between him, right? That thing, his father's away between him and any other forms of getting a message out immediately. They had to use this. And they used it effectively. But this person cursed Prince out. Called him old and washed. An old washed up nigga. Old, rotten, and he needs to be put back in jail. He old and can't do nothing. This is what this man said in response to Supreme Jr.'s video. And in response to the father chastising him. This outsider, who not built like that, took issue with, like, it's a family issue. But for content, for social media, you performed. He performed and called, in his words, Prince, the alleged unaliver, old and washed up. Now, as irony would have it, as the universe works, young Preem Jr. had a change of heart immediately after hearing what his father said and came to social media and apologized for his actions. Apologized for the way he spoke. Apologized to the Lorenzo family. Apologized for being out of order and recognized that he should be on social media in a different way and that he will not perform like that ever again because he heard his father. And that's what it's supposed to be. His father. His family correcting him and not encouraging his wrong. So he went from wrong to wise in an instant because his father, the God, put it in him. So now where does this leave this bozo who said that Prince is old and washed and wished jail back on him? For nothing. Haven't seen this man on social media the way we see others after all that time. Many people, I don't ran across people who didn't even know Prince was home. Yeah, because they just not in the know. So where does that leave this individual? Now I keep telling people who want to run with this generation separation, keep talking about old dudes when old dudes is the ones who own the homes. Old dudes are the ones who can put you in a space where you can get a job. Old dudes are the one who's making sure that these young people eat. If there's such an issue with it, I'm telling y'all young dudes right now, if you got an issue with it, get out of your pop's house. If you're such a man, because you can get with your peers outside and blow a little reefer and spin the block. If that's what you think is sustainable, leave your family home. Get out of grandmama's basement. Yeah, get out on your own 1 and 2 and prove how manly you are. Yeah, that's what you do. Since old dudes are such an issue. But see, Preem Jr. No, he knows that the older guards know exactly what they're doing because they're survivors. They're teachers and educators. And they love these young dudes. So for all the people who think and believe that these young dudes don't listen, here's the prime example. He listened in less than 24 hours. Heard his pops, heard that tone, heard that message, straightened up, listened to his pops real quick. And that's something that I know, that when I speak, the youth listen, because they know I'm coming from a sincere space. I don't want nothing from you but your safety, your security, and to enlighten you on what you need to survive and thrive in this. Not these derelict dudes who can't teach you shit, that consistently encourage the bullshit because they don't have the mental dexterity to give you anything else. So they encourage y'all in y'all wrong. I want to know where it stands now that Shorty apologized. And this man wished, jail on Prince. Where we going at with this? Old and washed. I need Prince to hear that. Yeah. Because I know he heard the video, the class, when he came home and I welcomed him home. Yeah, because a lot of old dudes, yeah, was in the video commenting. So I know he heard it. So I want him to hear this now. That you are old, that you are washed, that you can't do nothing. Okay? And that you need to be back in jail. Okay? You're old and washed, Prince. Yeah. This is what was so venomously said. Because you made an attempt, a great attempt, to correct Preem Jr. People are out of line and out of pocket. When dads speak, you should be quiet. When families are in turmoil, you should be quiet. Right? Because it's powerful when these older men get together and say enough is enough. Right? We see FBG Duck and Lil Durk Pops, two fathers. You understand? Sitting together, building and making an attempt to put something together. Older men, mature, with sense. Not these clowns on social media that is getting a whole lot of money, consistently continuing the bullshit and not giving nothing back. If I know anything about Queens dudes, I know when they believe enough is enough. Trust that. Yeah. Yeah, I've been around a long time. Yeah. Yeah, because me and Black Just was very tight. Yeah. In the tightest of conditions. When you're behind them walls and you speak to each other on a daily basis, encouraging each other not to be stressed, make it through the next few hours, make it through the next day, make it through the next weeks. So I know how, a specific type of Queens dudes get down, especially when enough is enough. When this whole internet, social media shit needs to shift gears. And somebody needs to be made an example of, or quite a few of them need to be corrected by somebody who they consider old and washed. Let's see. Let's see. Now, again, I'm an anger management specialist, so I make sure that, people are not triggered. But we know how it go. Ms. Lovelace, much appreciation, facts. When dads speak, everyone should be quiet. Yeah, well, you can't tell these individuals anything. Their egos and this shit here, they believe they're bigger than this. Yeah. We're going to see. We're going to see. Same way people thought Boxing Bar was old and washed. Same people who thought one of my OGs was old and washed. Man, I don't know where they keep getting this from. One thing that dudes who have alleged to be of a certain ilk, one thing about, we definitely don't forget how to do that thing. So, it don't matter if you 17, 37, 57, or 70. You know how to get down. So, I just hope, and dudes always act like this. Man, it was highly disrespectful, and that should be a teachable moment for all who play these little social media games and want to jump on and say the most outlandish shit real quick, fast. Karim Jr. apologized for his actions, his recent action and past actions, because his father spoke life and enlightenment into him. Man, I'm telling you, the way dudes on social media acting, I'm telling you, and the way some of these older dudes is touching the town now, I hope y'all built for that conversation that y'all throwing out. I just hope y'all can handle that. Trust. I'm telling, man, boy, people sure can let this shit get to their head. We'll see, but again, y'all fathers, man, be your kids' peace. I don't care what's going on around them. I don't care what kind of turmoil they believe they're having, whether it's at home, whether it's at school. When they come to you, you are not the villain. You're not here to talk bad about anybody else. They are coming to you for understanding, for peace, for solace, for education. That's it. You are daddy. You are a father. Your conversation ain't about their children's mother. What's going on? None of that. How these children feel when they are around you is going to help them grow into adulthood. All that shit you believing up here about yourself goes out the window. Kids don't see that. I've had classes consistently. I've taught hundreds of men. Hundreds of them. And in that initial class, in that assessment, I'm always asking them, describe yourself to me. Who are you? What is a man? Who are you? Oh, well, I'm such and such, man. I don't take no shorts, man. I've been in the streets, or, I'm a gangster. And all of them say the same thing. Who are you? Yo, I'm this and that. I'm gonna do my thing, should need be, and I've done this and all this other shit. Who are you? Oh, well, I'm a construction worker. Who are you? Well, I'm a post office man, and I do what need to be done. And then I asked them, if I had your kids in here with me, what do you think they're gonna say? What do you think your kids gonna say? The kids are gonna say, oh, that's daddy. Daddy buy me ice cream. Daddy take me to school. Well, daddy got a nice car. He drive me in the car. We go to school. That's daddy. I love my daddy. All that tough guy shit you talking, all that other bullshit, kids ain't seeing that. Y'all teach them that dumb shit. They see daddy. How you make them feel is important. How you educate them is important. Nigga, you ain't tough to them. You ain't no gangster to them. You daddy. That man didn't hear Preem. He heard his father. When y'all kids gonna hear you? Get off of social media playing. Stop believing you somebody you was taught to believe that you are. Limiting yourself. You a gangster? What is that? What is it? No, I'm a manager. I manage hip hop acts. No, no, I'm a rapper. Yo, I play ball. But I got kids. I'm a rapper. Yo, I got kids. Yo, my baby moms. Kids don't see none of that. They see daddy. And if daddy's bullshit, then that's what's gonna happen. The kid's gonna be bullshit too. Don't let these bullshit YouTubers tell you something. Because they in pain, they hurting. They don't have no kids, or they got too many, or they think just like kids. And y'all got them influencing y'all on this shit. Listen, man. I'm done. Classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding it down. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know what we do. Much appreciation to y'all. All y'all with the blue checks, my assistants. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know what we do. To those who funded the war effort, salute. To those who didn't, we know why y'all here. Okay, new subscribers, we're glad to have y'all. This is what kind of class we have every day if we see fit. All right. Shout out to all my truckers out there. And my brother La. Be safe when y'all on them highways, especially up here in the Northeast. And got this little nasty snowstorm. Pull over, damn it, get to the rest stop. Just don't go up in there with no rest stop thought. Keep them dots up off you. Keep them from around your scrotum and all that. Y'all all in the cabin and all that. Nah, man, you going to sleep when you go pull over. Get your rest. Get the cat shit out your eye and go to sleep. Don't be driving tired. Okay? To all my educators, keep educating. I see y'all teachers. I see y'all. Keep educating. Do what y'all do. You dig what I'm saying? Yes. And my fathers. Father up. Get serious, yo. We in some serious times. I'm telling you, we have no wiggle room to play. You're drinking, you need to get rid of it, then get rid of it. You smoking, you need to get rid of it. Put the shit down. Seeing. Irv had kids, man. Not a kid. Irv had kids and siblings. And I'm sure they was trying to say, yo, they just couldn't articulate it. Pop, you need to chill. You need to get right. Okay, but when ego is at a certain space and dudes got a little bit, ain't nobody tell them anything. Now, I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm telling you, without health, I don't care what kind of bag you get. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Seriously. We seen it. We seen it with Steve Jobs. We seen it. The bag don't mean shit if the bag is not keeping you in a position of health and wealth up here and here. So y'all need to get right. Get right. Grow the fuck up, for real. Or else I'm telling you, y'all, I keep telling y'all ain't seen shit yet. Y'all looking at Gaza? Gaza gonna be projects in Brooklyn, projects in Queens, projects in Newark, projects in Patterson. It's gonna be projects in DC. That's going to be it. That's going to be us. And if y'all men ain't around or in bad health and out of shape, they gonna have a field day. Easy pickings. Easy pickings. And before I break out, because y'all keep sending me this bullshit, I'm not impressed with Cincinnati. I'm not impressed with Cincinnati. It was okay. It was okay. they did what hasn't been done in a minute. It was decent, but tactically, all wrong. Tactically, not in the space where our people need to be in. So when the alleged, well, I ain't even gonna say alleged, when the racist or Aryan, whatever organization that was that went through in the U-Haul and was in Cincinnati putting the flags on bridges and they got tossed up out of there, it was all right. It was all right. But I'm telling y'all, we need to be in a different space and send a very different message. Stop showboating. I'm serious. Stop with the showboating. Stop with being loud. Okay? Cut it out. Serious. Because now y'all on camera. Now y'all don't know who these individuals were, but they seen y'all. They seen them. Fall back. Okay? Yeah. Muhammad and the little boy showed y'all how to move. Y'all ain't pick up on that yet. Stop being on these cameras when y'all ready to engage in who y'all deeming is the enemy. Cut it out. Okay? Cut it out. You really want to get it in? Then get it in. And stop playing. Stop showboating. Okay? War in the shadows. War in the shadows. So, remember, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Believe in my belief in you. Don't believe in me. Make sure you come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. All 10 fingers and 10 toes. You dig? We see you, Andrea. Much appreciation for you always being present and doing what you do. We see y'all. Mrs. Reels, Nehemiah, Porsha, Jeff, Sparks, all y'all. We see you. What's going on? Get busy. Molly, much appreciation for funding the war effort. We see you. Okay? You dig? That's what we doing. Cookie made it to class. We see you, Cookie. Balls, what up? We see you. I'm popping. You popping. That's what's popping. Okay? Yes. Josh H., we see you. No doubt. Everybody's in there. Yeah, what up, Thug Life East? What's going on? Yeah. Everybody. And when you see Pakistani Porsha, yeah, tell her to come through. We got McDonald's for her too. Tell her to keep her ass in the States. Okay? 55 gang. Get y'all grades up.